and welcome to my channel. This is the Over Analyst welcoming you once again. What happened, you ask? I slipped off like the Sleeping Beauty. That's what happened. So I didn't actually tell you that I had my morning since 6:30. 6:30 in the morning today. No kidding. No kidding whatsoever. Like 6:30 in the morning, I woke up. That's what happened. Wow, the shadow play over here is really cute, by the way. I just noticed. Anyway, so 6:30 in the morning, woke up, went for a really long walk on Marine Drive, got so sweaty, and like pictures was just asking on Instagram, would you be my workout buddy? And I'm like, yes, yes. I need that motivation because for those of you who don't know, if you're new to my channel, D Over Analyst, yeah, this thing over here, the 5 feet 8 inches girl, actually lost 17 kilos and I maintained it for a very long time. But then I have, like, gained a little tiny miny 5 kilos, so I have to get rid of that again. So that's what's up. So because I've had an early morning from 6:30 in the morning, hello and welcome. I kind of, after two parts, I literally thought I would do a live stream on my bed and show you the new bed sheet, and because that was the only option left to me after there was like this really severe rain check. So I had to come over here, and I'm speaking really normally because of that, also because there are people around and I don't want them to be eavesdropping on your and mine conversation, right? I don't want them to know what we are talking about, and that's what's happened. So so we had to come inside and we are locked up, like you and I are locked up talking and discussing about movies. So if you haven't been following my Instagram, which is at rjtanu, rjtanu, and you over analyst as well, and I also recently started on Snapchat because everybody told me to. I was there on Snapchat before, but I never kind of liked it, and I really uninstalled it during that entire India thingy. I wasn't very much of support of it, but then because it's still something that has not been proven in the court of law, and I said, okay, fine, let's not be that judgmental and let's give it another chance. And whew, okay, D Over Analyst. So all my socials are at D Over Analyst, you guys, and you can hit me up anywhere. DM me regarding my videos and comment, and every single comment on YouTube actually gets my response. I do check all that you say. You are important to me and I love reading to what you have to say. So please do write it, even if it's hate, it's okay. I'll watch it. No, just kidding. No hate, please. I love you and I want you to love me back. Okay, now let's get back to the discussion without any other jolts like we keep making currently. Okay, coming back to Harry Met Sejal and Dunkirk. So if I haven't concluded Harry Met Sejal so far, I keep forgetting the job. Why do I do that? Anyways, so Imtiaz Ali movie, you obviously expect like it's gonna be like fabulous, but it wasn't that fabulous. Hi Vanille, thank you for joining. Sorry, due to low data, I can't participate today. Okay, do you have like a free Wi-Fi connection somewhere, like stations or something? Like in Mumbai, we have free Wi-Fi at stations. Even my Wi-Fi is not that stable, which is why I can't really have all the amazing frames or locations that I usually have. So I am stuck to having my shadow and your shadow. So this is me, this is me, this is you, and this is cute heart sign. Anyways, coming back to the point. Oh my god, it is so hard to stick to a topic when I'm talking to you because it's just so amazing just conversing and reading whatever you're writing that I keep getting distracted, and it's really phenomenal. But keep writing because that really improves the interaction between you and me, right wherever you are, where you're from, what's the weather there, because it's really hot over here in Mumbai. Okay, Sunil Levi is enough. Where are the others? Let me know where you are because, yeah, oh my god, I am even close to the Wi-Fi. Nevertheless, we are having a little connection issue, which is so sad. And I don't want anybody to be listening to us, which is another problem. So I'm literally holding the door also with one side, and I don't know what's up, but I really wanted this to be really quick, so let me complete Harry Met Sejal. So yeah, that was really terrible. If you haven't seen my last two live streams, you must check that out already. And some people are having some problems in seeing my videos. For example, one of the videos was actually age restricted. I'm like, what in the world are you doing, YouTube? Because all my videos are kid friendly, and actually 10-year-olds also listen to, I mean, why am I saying listen to? Listen to my voice and also watch my face, you know, because that's what's there in this channel all the time. Oh, raining here in Chennai, that's really nice. Actually, it was raining here in Mumbai as well, like a lot. It was raining a lot in Mumbai in the morning, but then it just suddenly started becoming so hot, and since then it's been so hot. And also right now I have to shut off the fan because there's no way to control the noise, and because I'm live streaming. So let's do this real quick. Jab Harry Met Sejal was so bad. It was just like a one-time watch, even if you could go through that. But the problem is that, like, you know, once I came back of the theater, I kind of realized how bad it was, because they actually pulled off every other thing that you would have seen in every other Bollywood movie, and there was practically nothing new and unique and extremely special to the heart of the movie that you would say is that this particular movie, like even today when you look at Javi Met, you would say that, you know, that museum mein rakh ke ticket lagwani chahiye. There are things, okay, इतनी सारी बातें होती हैं एक मूवी के बारे में जो आपको लगता है कि उस मूवी की आत्मा है, उसका सोल है, you know, and इसमें ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं था. And people are correct in what they are saying. A lot of songs are forced and a lot of scenes are forced, I would say. A lot of everything is forced and nothing seems very natural. And please, खेत में तो नहीं करना चाहिए था. That in the end is like, you're just... Can somebody explain it to me that a Punjabi is marrying a Gujju girl and suddenly everybody's okay with it? She's there in her own wedding, which was cancelled, in the venue of somebody else. But how open are her Gujju parents? Like, they literally let her travel all over the world just looking for a ring with a single guy who is known to be a womanizer. Are you trying to tell me that they had no bloody idea about it? Like, एक महीने में तो पता चल ही जाना चाहिए ना. एक महीने का वर्ल्ड टूर अगर फिर से किसी और के साथ करे तो एक महीना तो लगेगा ही, right? So many loopholes actually into the storyline, which actually makes it so weird. At the same time, Imtiaz Ali, if you're looking for an actor, here it is. Just wanted to throw in there a little bit of, you know. So, coming back to what happened actually, to logic, because I thought the end was really hurried and gunpoint pe khatam karo, you know. So that's what it was. So once we are done with the Bollywood, coming back to Dunkirk, because I've been trying to speak about Dunkirk. It's a Christopher Nolan movie, lot of rave reviews all over the world. People are talking about it. People are like, oh my god, this is so awesome. And I'm like, okay, then I need to see it. And I went to INOX to see it actually, so I spent a ton of money on that. And I haven't actually seen a lot of Christopher Nolan movies, especially the most important one. I haven't. Yes, I haven't. I don't follow any of that. I just haven't. Like, that's the way it is in India. Not everybody knows everything. Okay, we are a huge population with different diverse cultures and people. And there are so many different things that we do, right, every single day. And there's so much of Bollywood that we follow. There are so many films, so many movies coming in every other second, every other day. So it's not necessary that somebody would be aware of or would have seen every one of them. So that's how it is. And I saw it and it was really nice in terms of how it was made. But to me, who is not aware of the history, because this spoke very deeply about human values and about the war, for starters, as somebody who is not aware of the history at all in this context, we in our schools were actually taught Indian British history, how the British had ruled us for 200 years twice. Like, I kid you not, twice. Once, I think, in the 8th grade, and again in the 10th CBSE board, which is like the most important final exams that you give in your school. So yeah, we have studied the goddamn British rule twice. So we haven't really studied that much of world history as we probably should have. So, I am assuming that it is kind of based on a true story. I'll have to double check that though. But I just went with a very blank, open and non-judgmental mind to see the movie, and just like a story would unfold itself. And I really loved the character Gibson. That was just so good. I saw him barring and I thought he was his mate. That was just so good. Oh my god, that was really epic. That shows the kind of human bonding along with the survival instincts that you have in the kind of a war scenario where you just want to save yourself. At the same time, this other character, which was our central character that we kept seeing every single place on his survival journey, actually, how he made it, how he actually made it from one place to the other until the end he survived. That guy, the kind of love he had for that German spy, as they called him, was really nice. And as every other story video of Radulus had a story. I arrived in Inox all by myself for a single solo date. And then there was a girl next to me, and she came in late. And then she's like, what? Like, I came in late, so would you mind filling me in on all that has happened? I'm like, okay. So nothing much has happened actually. It's just the war and people are killing people, and that's what's happening so far. And of course, like, this one protagonist was trying to save himself and getting saved, but I did not know if I should say that and if that is going to make a serious difference to the story. But later I was like, what? They're actually killing anybody who's not English. That was so funny because you're sitting one seat apart where my bag is actually sitting, and then this is what we are talking. And also in the theater, which is actually, for those of you who don't know, Inox is an extremely expensive theater in Mumbai, and I managed to be there because it was this particular show that was a little less expensive. So I'm here and I get the best seat, like kind of the best seat, but for some reason I could not figure out the seat number. Does that ever happen to you? Like, you're just so much in a hurry, the movie's about to start, you're worried about the movie, and you're right there, and then you're like, damn it, where is the seat number? I just can't see it. And later when I finally saw it, like, I mean, the entire national anthem was over, everything was over, I'm like, where is the seat number? I'm just so bad at numbers, so bad. Like, I just freak out the moment there is any single reference of a number. I'm like, where in the world can you be? And let me just tell you, I'm extremely foolish at this because it was definitely made very user friendly, and well, it was in like a black background bold thingy, like highlighted in black, and then it was written in white. You're supposed to see that. You are supposed to see that. I don't know why I didn't, because well, I'm me, and I'm always more concerned about the movie, and I don't want to see the seed. I just want somebody to show me my feed. Pampered. That's just the easier way out, because I want to use my head to see the movie, to really enjoy the experience that I'm having. And I really like the shadow play that's happening here, over here. Actually, I love you. See? That's really cute, although I lost myself out of the frame. But yeah, hello, I really love you. In case I can't do an outro, and in case we have another rain check right now. So just giving you a heads up. Have been having a lot of rain checks today because I'm not as blessed like the LA YouTubers. So I definitely have a lot of people living here, and I have to be really, really accommodative about everything, about them being here, about them not barging in, about them not being here and eavesdropping to our conversation. So that's the thing. Anyways, back to Dunkirk. So I reached there, and the story of my theater life, that I saw it and I just could not for the life of me figure out the number. And I was like, oh my god, they're going to start the national anthem and we have to stand. For non-Indians, we have to stand, and I love standing and singing my national anthem before we start the movie. And so I was there and I'm like, oh shit, we have to leave everything and we have to be, Savdhan India, and we have to stand in Savdhan position. And I personally feel and relate to it so much because यार स्कूल छोड़ने के बाद में एक ही तो मौका मिलता है जहाँ पे हम सब लोग इकट्ठे खड़े हो सकते हैं. और I really love the national anthem that way. I'm a proud Indian, and I'm not saying that if you do not stand or if you do not enjoy the national anthem that you're any less of a patriot. No. I'm not saying that. I personally enjoy it, and I'm happy that the law is back. And sometimes in a huge democracy like India, there are certain little tiny things that you probably need to make it like a habit or a discipline. And I'm also actually I've been brought up in that culture where Meri Nanu ji used to say that no matter where you are, you're gonna stand up. So if we were like lose or something, we used to stand up. So yeah, that. And so we would love to have like a collective, and it's not just like a collective patriotic thing. A collective, anything is good. A collective prayer is good, a collective meditation is good. Collective anything with other people gives you a sense of a lobby bond. You know, the lobby talk that happens when you're there with somebody, that's exactly what happened in Dunkirk as well, right? So you are different people, you are not related to each other, yet every single person is fighting their own survival war. You're fighting to survive, and at that point in time you're still helping each other out, and that's really special and phenomenal for me. And in the end it was extremely moving, because the idea of civilians coming in with boats and rescuing them was just too impossible to happen, but when it did, that was really nice. And I really, really associated with the tiny character played by that 17-year-old boy, the local boy, and it really touched me. I was like, wow, in this really short period of time, he managed to do what he had to do. He managed to steal your heart. It was a likable character, and he proved it. He really genuinely proved it. And you're like, ah, thank God he came in the newspaper, you know, because it was his last wish. Like, a character who's motivated by so less in life, like his only goal in his entire life was to do something, like for his school teachers to be proud of him, and then he gave his life in the war for not actually the war, which is the sad thing, because it was just that silly fight that they had. But nevertheless, it was really, really nice, that. And I loved the old man's character and the boy. Like, I'm not speaking about just the acting, I'm saying the character as it was brought to me was really personal and relatable and likable. Extremely important that it was likable. I really, really liked those characters. That's what I'm saying. I did not identify with the conflict or the rest of the backstory of the, you know, pilot who actually fell down first and was rescued first. I did not really identify much with him, but the second one I did. He had a strong sense of feeling for his country even after he gave all he could, you know, at the end of it. And well, preparing for the French, wow, that was something. The scenes, the shots were phenomenal in the sense that it brought you an extremely real war-like scenario. You actually saw so many ships drowning, and they were very, very real. I mean, I don't remember seeing anything that dramatic after Titanic. And Titanic was just one thing, right? And these were so many ships, and you could see like the slanting angles of the water seeping in. You could feel it is actually happening somewhere next to you, and that was really good with the shots and the cinematography. It all brought in that really gloomy feeling. Cool tones used everywhere, nothing warm, nothing happy. And also in the end, the life message that they wanted to bring across, the thought that, you know, we are supposed to celebrate you. And this other cynical guy was like, all we did was just survive. What did we do? And that's enough. That's enough. The way they said that, you know, it's enough that you survived. And I will not relate to the entire Churchill and the politics behind that once they are reaching safe again, they have to be split and everything. But oh my God, this was good. This was good. Do I have something else to add on the movie? Lovely angles, like I said. All the airplay, like, you know, when all the planes were going together, fighter planes, and all of that was really, really nice. I love the idea of that jam and bread. For someone who's been brought up in a very English way, I love that tea and bread thing, also at times of such crisis, war and everything. And what else? It was a nice story, but I kind of expected way more from it. I think that's what was the problem. I expected way more from it. So, movie well made, but maybe a little bit of background on this might help. But you know, sometimes even if it's a movie on Prithviraj Chauhan or it's a movie on Bajirao Mastani, not everybody knows everything about it, right? You should be able to completely understand what's going on in the movie without actually having studied the, you know, history behind it or the story behind it. You are supposed to know what the hell is happening only by seeing the movie. That's what I would, you know, conclude and think about, you know, because that's really, really important according to me, that, you know, a story should convey all that it has to say by itself. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's just my thought. And well, yes, it was supposed to be a happy vlog because I woke up at 6:30 a.m. in the morning, and then I had a walk. And you know what? Since 6:30, I haven't actually taken a nap. So I was constantly doing live streams, and I was constantly moving about and doing things. And then suddenly, I took a nap before this part 3, so I'm so sorry that the part 3 took like forever to come. But yeah, stay tuned to my Instagram, RGTanu, D over Analyst, and my Snapchat, D over Analyst, and all my socials, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook page. Please like. Please like everywhere, subscribe and share. Apparently, if you are a subscriber, it is extremely important that you click on my videos the moment you get a notification. So make some love to that notification icon. Okay, don't forget. Do not forget. Make some love to that notification icon. Touch it. Make sure that you get all my notifications so that you know whenever the Over Analyst is there with you. Until next time, kisses. And lots of best wishes and lots of happy, positive energy and necklaces. Wow, why did that come? I have no idea. Anyways, so happy Dunkirking and happy Harry met Sejaling. Let's just hope that Imtiaz Ali's next is the best. Bye.